Alright, number 7. Your deck is Tarot de la Nuit. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I tried my French the best I could and deal with it. So, life path number 7. Okay, let's not have the paranormal stuff happen yet, please. Stop it. Okay, well, this reading might be a little bit freaky deaky, but I don't care, bring it. So, as with all the other numbers, you see, everybody gets a Celtic cross spread. I call out what I see, or if I feel anything, out it comes out. Yeah, you get the nitty gritty. And yeah, so number 7, the one with the detective hat on his head. But let's see what we get here. Current position is the 6 of Cups. So currently you may be in a position where you're thinking about fond memories or recalling something of your childhood, or even thinking about a past lover or a past family member or anything in the past that used to just make you feel blissful. Made you feel like, I'm on top of the world, Batman, you can't knock me down from here. Or whatever made you feel like Skittles and rainbows or whatever. It could also mean that you're also doing any kind of ancestral work, remembering someone who passed away, or there may be a time where someone has passed away, so I send my hopes of good condolences and rest for them, and now they're among the ancestors. And whenever someone's an ancestor, I remember them. Even though I don't know them, I acknowledge them. That way they're never dead. And all the ancestors, I remember all of them, even though I don't know their names. I acknowledge every single one of them. That way, they're all alive. None of them are dead. And that way, they're never gone forever. I know that was cheesy, but it's just how I feel towards the ancestral side. They're the reason why we're here. Every single one of them had a part to play. And without them, we wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be, being annoying right now. But either way. Current position, 6 of Cups. You're encountering, challenging, crossing, or... And we have... We have, the Majestic Queen of Wands. So you're encountering, or you're becoming a figure who is more... Well... BAM! Look at her. She's like, I'm fancy. Don't you wish I... No. Don't you wish you had hips like these? Don't you wish you, whatever that Pussycat song was called, don't you, whatever. So, despite remembering the past, you may have had a big awakening period and now you feel more empowered. Or you may be encountering a figure who was part of the 6 of Cups, coming back to you and has a big, hello, nurse figure now, whatever you deem fit. Or it could also be the energy of someone coming towards you being all... Well, I like to call the Queen of Wands the cheerleader of the tarot. Because whenever she comes around, everybody just feels like, you know what? She's right. I can't be like Stacy's mom and get it going on. I got this. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes my comparisons are like, okay, that made no sense, but I'm getting what I'm getting, okay? The foundation, or what's causing all this, is the Queen of Pentacles. You better not be having like another reading that I had about a month or so ago. About one person got 4 queens on her side when doing a reading for somebody else. 4 queens. It's like the Divine Feminine is on her side. But what seems to be the cause of the nostalgia is there being Possibly, I'm guessing it's going to be the same figure who was very loving, nurturing, cared about your wants and needs and your physicality, but was also very, very kind of to herself. She didn't, go all out of her way. She was like giving and made herself still look good, but also very grounded and practical and gave you nourishment that was, real sound advice, like down to earth, not like, it's okay, dearie, more like, okay, so what happened? Okay, that happened to you? Okay, well, do you have a financial plan? Do you have any idea where you're going to physically go? As an example. So possibly this queen, these two queens I'm catching as the same person. That's what I'm just catching. What is behind you, or what's backing you up, or what you've conquered, or what you're fleeing from, could be that too, is... Really? The Queen of Swords. Well, I got nothing. No, I'm just messing. So possibly what you were doing, or who's backing you up, is a figure who knows... That Queen of Wands about to go flying. Possibly a figure who knew what power she had with her sword, but instead of slicing and going at people, she's taking it and she's just contemplating. So possibly this figure, who is now the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, was the Queen of Swords in a passive mode, just thinking, how should I go about this? Because this Queen of Swords isn't like going like, you're gonna get backhanded. This one's more calm, patient in the mind, thinking. And if you look at it, it looks like she's playing a harp on her sword. So this feminine figure, who is very feminine potent, is backing you up with her mind and physically supporting you because you have the Queen of Pentacles being your foundation. And she's coming over your Six of Cups with a, come on, let loose a little. Let out the flare, or whatever the heck, you youngsters say these days. What your crowning energy is, and what you're hoping for is... we got a lot of feminine energy going here. You're hoping for the Empress. Having the Empress as your wish is possibly, maybe you're wanting this feminine figure to be able to work with this feminine figure to birth something really great into your life. Or be something that can bear out your perfect world, like a child, or a better business place, or even bear, a very good meaning to your life that grows like rampant and beautifully. That was a bad word for me to use. I didn't even think that was a word, but you gotta know. What's coming right for your face, coming right for you, coming right at you, and hope you double check to make sure you have face insurance, because if you don't, well, this is what's going to cause you to get a free facelift. Well, we have the Four of Wands. And funny enough, this Four of Wands figure looks somewhat familiar, like with this Queen of Wands. Okay, got that image? Then look at her here. So possibly that Queen of Wands figure is seeing you with the Six of Cups right there in the dark. Or actually, you know what? I take that back. I like this idea better. Since you're looking into the past with the Six of Wands. No, wait, not Six of Cups. Gosh. With that Six of Cups being your current position, the Queen of Wands flaring it up like, looky here, kid. It's starting to make you see, I like where this is going with this one person. There's a lot of potential there. And also, I don't know if you can tell, but she's just entranced with that light from that Queen of Wands. So you may have a celebration coming your way. I mean, with you having the three queen figures and the Empress, you probably have a very powerful feminine figure backing you up. And if you know who that figure is, you better be telling her you are a remarkable woman. I don't care, gay, straight, bi, don't matter. If you have a strong woman who is backing you up and cheering you up, you hold on to her like white on rice. Anyone for that matter. It could be it can even be a male figure doing this for you. It could be a gay couple, two guys, and one is going overkill and trying to support the other, trying to have the other see the light of day, and coming right for the face, the light hits him in the head. Now, how you are viewing yourself currently. You're viewing yourself as the Four of Cups, or as I like to call the card of why, stagnant, and you're not really lifting your head upward to see what's coming right for you, and it looks like a very beautiful landscape, possibly where the Empress is sitting at. Sometimes the best thing to do when it comes to actually trying to get someone's attention and make them see the real thing is just to go, okay, we gotta play my favorite video game. Well, not really video game. I like to call it a TV game show. It's called. Tonight on... God, it's just so horrible. Tonight on making it idiot-proof, because sometimes, you know, people have to have things become so idiot-proof it makes you go, okay, I have to think about it in a way that is so stupid that even Trump can figure it out. Yeah. But what you're wanting and what you're getting stagnant on is right there. You have it in your hindsight. Open your eyes. Check it and look it and appreciate it now before it's too late. Your outside perception or how others are seeing you is strength. What I'm getting for this strength, people are, to this figure, I'm just going to hone in on this figure, I can't help it. This figure is seeing yourself, holding yourself back, being too disciplined. There is such thing as being too disciplined and too held back. Because how do hungry mouths get fed when they don't speak? Mm-hmm. Huh? Mm-hmm. What? I'm hungry. Oh, okay. Don't have your mouth shut when you need something. Don't suppress you and your feelings in fear of someone else being all, yeah, whatever, you're too emotional, or like, wow, you're mean. Wow, you hurt my feelings. Don't. Speak your truth, own your truth, and if it's the truth for you, well, there's your truth. No, it's not anybody else's job to like your truth, or pretty much like hate. That's not their job. They only have one job. One. They have to acknowledge it and allow it and accept it and respect it. If they do not do that, I don't care who it is. Kick them to the curbs. Because they do not have your wants, needs, or best interests kept in mind. Because if they did, they wouldn't, you know, be all like, oh, no, that's not how you should feel. No. Be you. Be your true self. There's nothing wrong with just being you. I had a bit of a very fruity smell just go up my nose. What you are hoping for could also be like, oh, Lord Lantern, I hope this doesn't happen. You're fearing Nine of Swords. You're fearing anxiety. You're fearing nightmares. And you're hoping that the negatives won't come true. Well, here's the thing. If you're being fearful of something that has not happened yet, or most likely will not happen, or doesn't even physically happen, or can ever happen, because the swords are thoughts, Why are you afraid? Why are you being fearful of something that's just in your head? Because ultimately, whose thoughts are in your head? Yours. Who has dominion or who has control of them? You do. No one else. If your thoughts are saying, oh, you're not going to do it, you can't do it, nobody likes you, you ain't going to be able to do it. Nope, nope, don't do it, don't do it. You're going to land on your face and you're going to break your neck. No, nobody's going to want to have that business of yours that you're wanting. Or, oh, that guy's never going to ask you out because you're just too much, staying at home and being a hermit. Nobody likes a, dust bunny. Do not let your thoughts and your feelings and your way of thinking cripple you. If anything, when they start throwing that, ooh, this may not work, ooh, challenge them and be like, okay, if they're not going to work, then prove it. Tell me how it cannot work. Uh, Works. That does it every time. I can guarantee you that. Once a negative thought comes towards you, challenging you about something you really want to do that's going to make you happy, it's like, again, it's never going to work. Okay, why is it not going to work? And it becomes this awkward silence with it because it doesn't know what to do. Because you can't get crippled by it. So pretty much you went, nope. But yes, ultimately, all that is not. You don't have anything to be without. Just don't let your thoughts control you. I'm not going to pull that one. You are in control of you always. I don't care if Dick Cheney says, give me your freedom. Give me your freeness. No. You have your own freeness, Dick Cheney. You can keep it yourself. And, no. I'm not just throwing out random political people just because, I don't like them. No, that's not my point. I had to think of a name, and that happened to be the first one to come off my tongue, so I don't know, nor do I want to. Your outcome for this is... Ooh, that's cute. The Ten of Pentacles. Look at you, being all fancy smashy now. You're looking like as fancy as like these four queens over here. So most likely you probably listen to yourself, being like, you know what? Halcyon was right. I am in control of my thoughts, and I am in control. I can do what I need to do. Whenever a thought tries to be like, oh, I can't do it, prove it, hon. Pudding? Okay. Unless if something can explain it, it can't cripple you. But looking at this and having four queen figures, for goodness sakes, you have someone or an entity or a being that's heavily backing you up. And my best advice for you, if you have a being this invested with you, tell them every day, as much as you can, practically of course, that you appreciate every single little thing you do for them. Everything. Big, small, don't matter. Appreciate them and let them know that. Because there may be a time where you'll never be able to say it. So take every little opportune chance to say, I really appreciate you, and I could not imagine my, existence without you. Because that means a lot. And I can guarantee you, if you act that way towards them, they'll be even more at your back. So, IPF7, that was your reading. Hope you enjoyed it, and remember to tell those thoughts that if it's trying to cripple you, tell them to be like, okay, perfect. Why can't I live like this? Why can't I have this thing that I want? What are you saying I can't have it? Question it. Challenge it. Because if you keep challenging it, after a while, they're going to start going, oh, that's right, we're going to be, interrogated if we try and challenge it. So, hope you enjoyed that reading, number 7, and good luck.